Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. It is 7:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this 10th day of June 2021. Happy Thursday. So, looking at Cardano's chart here, pretty interesting setup. I mean, we've traded pretty sideways for a while. This will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th day, unless something changes between now and the next 53 minutes. This will be the 7th day in a row that we have traded below the Kijun-sen, and the 4th day in a row that we've closed below the Tenkan-sen. And again, that Kijun-sen's pretty flat. We keep getting rejected the higher we go. And then we're right up against, I mean, now it's been running so long that we're getting into it equaling the same value area as Senko Span B. So the cloud is getting really tight. I mean, this is as tight as the cloud really gets. I mean, without span A and B being on top of each other, this is about as tight as you will see any cloud. And then you have the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen both on top of each other as well. As yesterday, as the candle transitioned over, and then the same as today, Thursday, we saw Cardano move into the most bearish condition that you can see on a Ichimoku chart without the lagging span being below the cloud, and that is it's below all four of the primary indicators within the Ichimoku system. It's below span A and B, and it's below the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen. I'm a little redundant tonight, it sounds like. And then we have the lagging span still below the candles. And so from where we are looking at this chart, for Cardano, there is no near-term support for price anywhere except the high volume node down here at 120. The only other support structure that exists below Cardano right now on the daily chart is the lagging span making contact at 130 and at 126 with the top of the cloud. The thing is that this cloud is really thin as well. And thin clouds represent weakness. They do not represent strength. Thin clouds are very easily broken. But the biggest thing that we have going on here is a technical bearish engulfing candlestick on the daily chart. And actually, it's kind of a double whammy because it engulfs two bodies. Now, there's the technical definition of like the Steve Neeson, the guy who brought Japanese candlesticks to the West, his definition is that, a bearish engulfing candlestick is where the body of the current candle totally engulfs the body of the prior candle. So in other words, the close or the open is higher than the prior close or open. And at first glance, it doesn't look like it is, but it is barely. So the close of yesterday's of the Wednesday candle was at 162.88. The open of the Thursday candle was at 162.93. So barely making that criteria, but still it is there. The other thing is that, not to get on too much of a tangent, but there's a lot of debate within the technical analysis community regarding the standard candlestick definition of what an engulfing candlestick is, and how does that work in markets that are open 24 hours. So we're talking about foreign currencies and cryptocurrencies. Engulfing candlesticks are very great to look at in the stock market, the futures market, but when you have instruments that are open for many days in a row and don't close, you don't often see gaps between prices. That's not something that happens that often. So you have to, like how I interpret it at least, my definition of one in foreign currencies and in the cryptocurrency market is that for a bearish engulfing candlestick, the high should be within 50% of the range between the close and the high of the prior candle. So it's within that range for me at least, and it also fulfills what a standard bearish engulfing candlestick is. The only thing that's not really providing a lot of strength to that candlestick is the volume. It's just really not there, although that could be a contributing factor to its strength as well. So look for some downside pressure, but this is this is the cryptocurrency market, so it could just go total balls to the wall, crazy, and pop up for no reason. But the technicals here say very much that we have some weakness incoming, and that we should definitely see some type of return down to the $1.30 zone, and possibly down to test the high volume node below at 120 to 125. That does it for me, folks. Please have a good rest of your day. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, please don't forget to like and subscribe.